San Abakuba said when the Efcc came to arrest Emefiele, he refused and he evaded the arrest. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to the headlines we brought for you this morning. Our headline for today says that San Abakuba said that when the EFCC, the Economic Financial Crime Commission, came to arrest Emefiele, he refused and he evaded the arrest. Well, speaking on the EFCC's bosh attempt to detain the former governor of Kogi State, Dr. Årrëst Agbakoba, a former NBA chairman and the senior advocate of Nigeria, claimed that Godwin Emefiele, the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, had similarity in avoided arrest. He then expressed concerns over the EFCC's resilience in judicial authorization for the arrest, urging that the Efcc possesses the authority to take action against individuals suspected of committing crimes without the need for a specific court orders. He criticized the Efcc decision to seek a new order from a different judge rather than addressing any existing orders or appeal in the judicial system. This approach, in the view, undermines the integrity of the legal process and raises questions about the enforceability of the obtained order. He said all this in an interview with Ãrrëst TV, saying that, "I wonder why the EFCC would need an order to arrest. You can remember the case of Emefiele. When the EFCC came to arrest him, he refused and he evaded the arrest. Is it necessary to have an order to arrest a citizen? An order to arrest a citizen is simply administrative. So why did they go to the court in the first place? That's part of the confusion. The EFCC has the power to take away steps provided there is a reasonable cause to arrest somebody on suspicion of constituting a crime. They are ones who made the mistake. They're the ones who made the mistake of going to another judge. If they hadn't, it would be difficult. It would be different. But when they went to another judge, and my point is that they came to do that if there is already a pending order before yet another judge. The question of whether that order was expired or not isn't the issue. The proper thing to do would be to appeal, which the EFCC did, or to apply to set aside the order, which the EFCC did not do. Rather, they jumped to another judge to get an order, which in my view is not enforceable. Well, and that is all we have today. According to this headline, which says San Abakuba said that when the EFCC came to arrest Emefiele, he refused and evaded the arrest. But what is this man trying to what is this man trying to say here? He said that he's speaking on the EFCC bosh attempt to arrest the former governor of Kogi State. Bosh attempt to detain the former governor of Kogi State, Dr. Årrëst Agbakoba, a former NBA chairman and a senior advocate for Nigeria. This man is claiming that Godwin Emefiele, the former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, had similarity avoided arrest, saying that Emefiele also resisted arrest when the EFCC came to arrest him. He expresses concern over the EFCC resilience on judicial authorization for the arrest. He then argued that the EFCC possesses the authority to take action against individuals suspected for committing crimes without the need of a specific court order. And what he's trying to say is that he's trying to say that the EFCC has the right to just go pick up somebody without any court order, without any warrant of arrest. Yes, that's what this young man is trying to say. He argued that the EFCC possesses. He's arguing. That's what he's trying to say. It's like saying he's arguing that the EFCC possesses the authority to take action against individuals suspected for committing crimes without the need for a specific court order. Then he criticized the EFCC decision to seek a new order from a different judge rather than addressing any existing order or appeal in the judicial system, saying that it is wrong for the EFCC to go to another judge and seek a new order, rather than to addressing any existing order, rather than to look into the existing order and appeal in the judicial system, and appeal to take the order through the judicial system. Well, this approach in the view undermines the integrity of the legal process and raises questions about the enforceability of the obtained order. It is now saying that this order now, like, what can this do, when like it's trying to tell, like, what this line is saying, that the approach, like the process by which this EFCC went to take the order is undermining the integrity of the legal process and raises question about the enforceability, how this new order will enforce the law on the civilians who they came to arrest. He then said in an interview with Channel TV, saying that, I wonder why the EFCC would need an order to arrest, or why is he trying to say that the EFCC does not need an order to arrest anyone? You remember in the case of Emefiele, when the EFCC came to arrest him, he refused order, he resisted, and he evaded the arrest. He also said that, is it necessary that to have an order to arrest the citizens? Is it necessary to have an order to arrest the citizens? Well, I really think that the EFCC needs an order to arrest the citizen, because the EFCC are not the Nigerian police force or any federal security agency that are based on crime, that are based on financial crime. Yes, the EFCC are just based on financial crime, money laundering, and so on and so forth. Any crime leading to finance and money. So I really think they need an order to arrest somebody. He just said that the EFCC has the power to take any step, provided there is no reasonable cause to arrest somebody if suspicion of constituting a crime. He's stating that the EFCC has the power to take any step, provided if there's a reasonable cause to arrest somebody. If there's a reasonable cause, like saying that if the person is found guilty, like if there's a reasonable cause of embezzlement, you have the power to take any step, provided. Or what do you guys think? Is that true? Does it make sense that the EFCC, like, having a reasonable cause to arrest this person, does the EFCC has the right to go pick up the person and arrest the person, but having evidence that this person was guilty of this and that, and having a reasonable cause to arrest the person? Does that make sense that the EFCC should just arrest the person without court order, or do the EFCC needs court order first before arresting anybody? Or what do you guys think? I want you to drop a comment in the comment section concerning this. And don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel.